Right there, we are back, and we have a legendary prisoner. I don't know if this person's come in, or whether... I don't know if he can be upgraded. I mean, he's committed quite a few crimes, been here for 3 days. He may have been upgraded for all I know. But, since the last time I saw you, obviously these cells are now built and ready to go, and we also have our protective custody more or less sorted as well. Just needs to do a few things. Talking of protective custody, Bobbington has murdered 5 people since joining this prison. So... he will be moving out of protective custody very soon. I feel like Supermax is going to be the place for him to go. I was wondering, actually, I mean, is this enough space here to fit another... we could actually fit another load in. So we want a 5 by... oh, I'm on the wrong bit here, aren't I? So we want 5 by 5 cell. And then it was a 10 gap, is it? Maybe it's not enough to fit another one in then. Maybe we could... I suppose we could do if we made the cell... if we made the bit in the middle smaller. So this then would be a 6 gap. Which would give us this size canteen for 20 people. You know what, we can figure it out, because I'm gonna have to build all this anyway, I know, so we're gonna have to build a lot of that. But that probably would be big enough for... no, well, we'll get this built then. We know that that is 10 cells wide. We want a reception area as well, don't we, really? What do we need? We don't need much else apart from cells. Maybe we can just... okay, we'll just have this one here, then we'll have it... that's 12, okay. So you can just have one row of cells then, probably. Yeah, okay, we'll do that then. We'll have one row of cells across here, okay. Okay, then, that's fine. We've got that sorted. So, how do we want to play this out then? So the canteen here is 9 wide, including the 2 walls. So, not the canteen, sorry, the kitchen. So that is 9 wide there, which means this would be the kitchen. And this will be the canteen, okay. Okie dokie, just like that. Right, actually, probably what I will do then is I will move these cells forward. Move them forward so we've got a walkway. And then... it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... couple of spaces and down. Okay, so we'll do that across there. Then they've got that space there, and that way we've got a walkway for the guys to come in and out of there. Okay, that's fine. So this would be 3 wide. So this is going to be them 3 wide. So this would come down here. Then we've got ourselves a reception area. Okay, well this will be our first area then for Supermax, which I'm going to do pretty soon now. Then, so let's build a wall. Let's fully Donald Trump it. Let's build a wall all the way along there. And let's also build a wall all the way along here. And let us build a large jail door here. I want to delete these last 2, but I've just realised if I do that, I'm going to delete that whole line, so I'm not going to. Let's also build a wall here and here as well. Okay. Yeah, so I want to get Bobbington. I really want to put Bobbington into death row, to be honest with you. I think he deserves it after all those kills. I have, I think I've put him on to permanent... okay, well I've done that. I think I put him down as permanent lockdown for now. But he's going to get moved to Supermax slash... I want to put him death row eventually, but I think Supermax will be his first step. Okay, so we can now turn the prisoner intake back on. We have 91 MaxSec prison spaces available. And we are going to start, obviously, building all this Supermax area up as well. We will brick off all these little individual canteens. We don't want the people mixing too much, do we, really? So this will just be a mini one down here. This will be the proper one here. Okay, so we can get rid of this planning here as well. We do actually want power as well, don't we? Problem is with power is it's a big old unit, isn't it? It's not going to fit in here, is it? Okay. Okay, the power will have to be fed from somewhere else then. So it looks like we're going to run... Well, we can have a pathway, can't we, all the way through here to the other side. Okay, lovely. And then the cell blocks are going to be... Oh god, I've zoomed in too far again. How wide is this? This is 23. So we can go another 23. So it's 23 including both sides, is it? Or is it 24? It's 24 including both sides. So this is 20... This is 24 there. Okay, so you across. 24 again. Another 24. So again, we're just going to build these and essentially just copy and paste it all, aren't we? So what's that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do one more then, so another 24 this way. So we're expecting a lot of prisoners in the next 9 hours, 91 of them to be precise. Right, so that's going to be 5 blocks of 24. So that's 100 Supermax prisoners, plus this extra 10. That's 110. So there's again, then we want... how far does this come out then? This is... It's 3 away from there. So it's 1, 2, 3 away. And then it comes out 24. Okay. And again, 24. And again, 24. And another 24. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got another one we can squeeze in the middle here. So another 24. Then we've got... Well, you're one too small, aren't you? Okay, what's this space here then? This is 30. Okay, let's build this this one here as well. And this will be where we have to put the power then, I suppose. So if we did a foundation, a concrete building here, that's going to be where the power is going to run for this area. Okay, so we get that built up as well. And that's also where we're going to put the solitary. Right. So I think once we've got this up and running, what we're going to do is I think we might set the policy to upgrade anyone who commits murder to Supermax. But then again, I don't know if that means Supermax is just going to fill up really quickly. I'm not sure, to be honest, how it's going to work out. And they're not going to be able to go out and do anything. Everyone's going to be in the cell for these guys. So Bobbington, are you now in permanent lockdown, mate? Where are you? I didn't see you in a cell. You're still in here. Oh god, I've zoomed in too far. What are you on? You're on permanent lockdown. You've still got your solitary yet though, haven't you? Yeah, I don't want you going out and about in the world, mate. You're just too much of a pain, and to be honest with you. Too much of a problem. Okay, we need a guard over here, don't we? Can we get a guard over here? Right, let's lock that open. And then lock this open for now as well. And then we need to lock this open. Let's get everyone in that doing their work before there's any problems. We can also lock this one open as well, which I haven't built yet, I don't think it's built. I'm not sure. We're auto-saving though. Can't beat a good old auto-save, can you? And this one is built. Okay. Let's get that done. So hopefully now we're going to get all these areas built up. This will be useful to get done because this is where our power is going to be, like I say. It's also going to be where our solitary is going to be. I don't think we're going to need too much solitary because the guys are very much going to be locked up throughout the majority of the day. They're just going to come out for a couple of hours of eating. And then we'll have a little area where they can do... I don't know, should we have a little area where they can do... Maybe on this side. I don't know actually what we're going to do. We might need an extra little bit that we don't go too mad on, don't we? Maybe we can have, on this side, we can have some infirmary and... maybe we'll do that here, actually. Maybe we will just ignore this here. So what is this? This is 9 away from the wall, isn't it? Yeah, that's 9 away, okay. It's going to be the same on this side then. 9 away. And then also 2 away. So we're also going to build a concrete wall that is along here. And then up here as well, okay. I'm just thinking infirmary, I'm thinking common rooms and that sort of stuff to do the alcoholics sessions, and then some psychologist offices for the problems with behaviour. All those sort of bits and bobs. So who's been killed today? Is another dog? The guard dogs are getting destroyed. Mr. Exhausted. I'm assuming that's not his real name. Got a lot of guards hanging around doing nothing, but when the Supermax comes in, we're going to have a lot of guards doing stuff. Actually, we need some deployment over here, don't we? So we want a guard. Actually, those are the guards, aren't they? There we go. And then we want an armed guard in each of these cell blocks as well. Just keep an eye on everyone. I don't know how there's people up here already. They must have been moved around because we were completely full. We didn't take any more intake in since the last video, which is why I was a bit confused where this legendary prisoner came from, who is down here. You must have turned legendary, Tim Wilders, because I'm sure I searched for legendaries all the time. Unless you were one of the question mark ones we didn't know. That's probably what it is. We didn't know you were legendary. So we could still have some more legendary ones knocking around, couldn't we, actually? That's probably what it was. We didn't know because you're all question marks. Okay. Okay, so 2 hours until the new max set guys come in. Protective custody is fine at this point in time. I'm also going to want to then build another concrete building here. Up to here. And we don't need a double metal door, do we? Just need a single jail door in the middle. Like so, okay. Then that will be that area built up as well. So this is getting done. Got an hour till our mech sec people come in. And we're going to maybe have some protective custody as well. So protective custody, I've got rid of the snitch sorter here, haven't I now? Yes, I have. So the snitch sorter is just as they come in. Yep, that's correct. So that will sort them into protective custody should they need to be. And then that means that I can change it. Why are these still not watered up? You are just not doing the job, are you? Let's sack you because you've just not done the job, have you? Ever. And then let's get that fitted because we want that done. We need that done. Right, the prisoners are coming. Here they come. Here they come. Let's see if we've got any more legendaries then. Lots of question marks. We've got a few ideas on that one. We do have a ex-law enforcement. Some more question marks. Where are they dropping these people off now? Why are they dropping them off down here? I don't get it. I don't know why they're doing this. Let's just make a little delivery area here. Maybe they'll just start delivering the prisoners there instead. And they're delivering the prisoners right down here for... I don't know why they're doing this. I must have messed something up somewhere. They've all got to come through the gate anyway, haven't they? But, oh, you've already been assigned. Well, you've been assigned. You haven't. You must have gone close enough past the bus. Oh, that's a clever idea. Let's put one either side the road up here. So that when they come onto the map, they instantly get sorted. Okay, let's do that. I didn't realise it would work like that, but apparently it does. So as they're going past here, it's automatically changing them. Right, so we've got no legendaries that we're aware of. There's a cop killer there, which is an interesting one. We do have one... is it you, Aston Smyth? Are you? Nope. It's difficult to get what you want, isn't it, really? This guy... It is you, okay. You're protective custody then as well, aren't you? Okay. That's a lot of people there. A lot of very dangerous, scary people. Right, so everyone is sorting themselves out now. We have had a bit of a problem down here. Let's get some information on some more prisoners if we can. Find out what they know. Supermax is looking decent. Protective custody is almost ready to go. I don't know why these people are struggling so much for needs. Safety, alcohol and luxuries. I mean, there's a shop now. We just need people to work in it. I don't think there's enough people in here to work in it. That's the problem. But we'll get all that done. There is a lot of deaths happening. Someone's murdered one of the cooks. And a prisoner's been murdered as well. Okay. And another prisoner's been murdered. I'm assuming by you. Jonas Johnny Female. You're in for 212 years. Wow. Well, it's not going super well at the moment today, is it? The legendary guy is in here. What has he been up to? He has... Oh, he's obviously murdered someone. He's destructive. He's just done everything, hasn't he, really? He's just a bit of a dick, in fairness. Right, so this guy is telling us everything he knows. James Chappell. Let's also activate you. One of our guys is dead, which is not ideal. Let's activate you as well. I mean, the more we can find out, the better. Because I feel like all legendary prisoners will probably end up, or these two guys we know... Oh, there's another guy here who is a protective custody. Well, that's good. We're finding out about the guys that are coming in as well. That's handy. Anyone else here who's a legendary? Not that I can see. So it looks like we still just have the one legendary prisoner who will get busted up to Supermax once it's actually built, which we're not far away from getting this built up now. So obviously we're going to have this as a reception. Where is reception? There it is. Okay. So this will be a reception room. And then we're also going to have another large jail door in here. Right. Now, how are they going to get into here? This is the question, isn't it? Because this is going to be a big old building, isn't it? Don't know how we're going to play this one. We'll have like an infirmary, morgue. Well, they're going to get brought by the guards, aren't they? This side will be the way that they can... Yeah, I think the stuff they need to get to will be on this side. Okay, so this is going to be dismantled, as is this. And then we'll get the wall and the gate put back up there, I think. As these guys are still being brought in. We found anything else about them? Not a super amount. Are you going to get taken? No, you still get taken in here. I don't know why you don't move you straight to your... Because I have made a protective custody thing. Okay, there's still quite a few people there. So we've got you and you. So we've got 2 protective custodies that have joined. Still only the 1 legendary. Which means we've now got 4 protective custody. We've got 6 protective custody. Okay. So obviously you're now on permanent lockdown. Ah, so you're now working in the shop and you're going to come... Oh, you're both working in the shop. Okay. Ah, well done. Good on you. I'm sure we'll get a lot more protective custody coming in soon. The guards are all pretty busy now. They haven't been for a while, have they? Okay. Okay. So that takes us up now to... We've still got space for 6 more max sec, which will be coming in tomorrow. But obviously protective custody is the name of the game now. Right, this is built. Excelente. We want our power station in. Let's build that here. Probably going to want 2 power stations, I think, aren't we? One for the top end and one for the bottom end, because there's going to be a lot of kitchen equipment again, isn't there? So let's do one there, and then let's do another one here as well. And with the capacitors. Like so. And then we're going to want water as well. Put there and there. I've just thought that we're actually going to need... I do walls? Yeah. So we're actually going to need a walkway. Oh, that actually works really, really well. Okay. Okay, we'll block those 2 rooms off then. And then we'll put a staff door on each one. Okay, and then we want to lock this door open for now. Okay, that's that up and running. This is pretty damn close to being ready. Don't know why it's not quite done yet. This workman is exhausted. No excuses there, mate, is there? Right, so we now have 6 protective custody out of a potential... We've got 140 now, so protective custody is pretty much sorted now for a very, very long time. So it's just a case of getting this sorted. As you can see, I put some more vending machines in because that always seemed to be one of the things that was causing the problems. It's eat time now, so everyone stumbles into the canteen ready for some grub. So we've learnt some more about some of the other prisoners as well, have we, today? Okay, so there's the legendary there. Is that our one legendary still? Yeah, we've still just got the one legendary prisoner. Okay. And like I said, that legendary prisoner and Bobbington will both be put over to Supermax pretty soon. I don't know whether we should take Supermax in or whether we should just wait until we're gonna. Well, I don't know. I mean, we're getting quite we're getting through them quite quickly, aren't we? That's what I'm trying to say. So let's do another. We can actually demolish these walls, can't we? These 2. Okay. And then we will put a concrete wall down here and here as well. Right. Righty-ho. And let's also get the utilities run, then we'll get the electric cable. Getting a lot of lag at the moment, I'm not quite sure where that's running from. Maybe it's the amount of jobs that I've got queued up, I'm not sure. And we'll run the power all the way down here then. And then around this building. And then up. I think I will have a separate little canteen, a separate little kitchen for each cell block. I think that'd be a cool way of doing it. Just like 4 or 5 ovens, 4 or 5 fridges for each one. And then we'll just have a door into the next area. Doesn't mean we're going to need a lot more sinks than what we normally would do. So then we just have a staff door here and here. And a staff door here and here. And then this wall will be open. We also need to demolish that wall there. And demolish this wall here as well. We don't need that one. Okay. We don't need common rooms because we can actually just do common rooms in here, can't we? And the psychologist can come in and do the meetings in these cell blocks. Ah, this is built. Okay, I wasn't paying attention then, was I? Right, so let us build 1 cell on each side and see what we are planning then. So, concrete wall. Beautiful. Another concrete wall. Again, pretty beautiful. Right, so let's be smart here with the water pipes. We know we want a shower. We want a toilet. And we want a sprinkler. So that if they all go at the back together like that, then we can... Toilet, there we go. Just run the water pipes along one side, which is the key. Right, so we've got a shower head and a shower head. Then we are going to want a... So we mark one of these as a cell. We just won't put the door on, so it won't count yet. Okay, cell, okay. So then, of course, we want a bed, which can go inside here. We're going to want a... So bear in mind they're going to be locked in here for a long portion of time, aren't they? So we want essentially everything. We want a phone booth, so they can sort their family out. We want a prayer mat, like so. I should have put the phone booth in there as well. So prayer mats, phone booth. We'll have a weight bench. Okay, so that's exercise, bladder, bowels, hygiene, family, and prayer sorted. Should we give them a sofa as well? I mean, I know I'm giving these guys a lot of stuff that they probably don't deserve, to be honest, but they're going to be in lockdown a lot of the day, so it might be worth just keeping them occupied. Then they'll cause less problems. So I think that's probably enough for what they need. And let's just make sure there's a light right in the middle as well of each one. Okay, I think that'll do then. And then obviously they're going to need a jail door here and here. Okay, so let's get that built up. And those will be our first two Supermax cells. Where Bobbington is going to get destroyed because he is a ex-law enforcement. And can I get rid of all this planning because it's doing my head and I can't see what I'm doing now. Right, that's that moving out of the way then. That's cool. So, rooms. We know that this is going to be a dinky canteen. And this is going to be a dinky kitchen. And now I don't think I need to actually physically make this a common room, otherwise it might get a bit confused. Actually, let's just make it into a common room. I mean, they're not going to get a lot of time during the day anyway. They're going to get lock up in the morning, a couple of hours out for breakfast, a couple of hours of lock up, a couple of hours free time, a couple of hours lock up, a couple of hours dinner, then back to bed, I think, something like that. So we're going to want in the canteen, we're going to want some serving tables. Now we're just going to have 20 prisoners per block, so we don't need to go mad on all of this sort of stuff, do we? So 3 serving tables should be enough. And then we'll get the tables and benches in. And then we'll have a couple of phone booths along here. We'll have some vending machines across here just in case there's any lack of food knocking around. Then in the common room area we'll throw in some pool tables. So they are getting a lot of cool stuff, don't get me wrong, but at the same time they're literally going to be confined to this area. So it might seem like it's great and all fun, all that sort of stuff, but they're literally, this is all they're going to get. They're going to be stuck in this area forever. And it can cause a lot of problems, can't it? So let's get some sofas with some TVs, or a TV drop down there as well. So we'll just get some random chairs lined out so we can do some special sessions in here. There we go. Perfect. So we'll let all that get built up. Deployment. This is going to be Supermax only, as is that. And then this is going to be staff only. For now, okay. And then the power is up and running in here. We just need to get it actually physically sorted. And the cable's running down. We can get the electric onto there. Then we can run the water down. All the way here. Okay, then across the back. Up like that. Across like that. And then I think we can probably afford to run it up the middle as well. Go to autosave, eh? Always a great time to do so. We're getting our Supermax area sorted and autosave pops up again. Like a hero, and then it only does half of our water pipe. Okay, so water pipe all the way up to here. And we'll put it along there as well then, okay. And then we'll put you down here. Okay. So let's get that built up. We have a riot underway. That's not ideal. Where is said riot? In the same place it always seems to be. Let's get the riot police in. Let's get them in. I mean, but I've done this. I've had a couple of riots off camera while I've been building this up. And every time I call the riot police in, it's always sorted by the time we actually get here anyway. I mean, they're all going a bit crazy. They're not battling each other at the moment, which is good. But there is a dead person there. The riot is actually getting a lot bigger than it has been in the past, I must admit. Is that where it is? That is where it is, and that's the red. That's the area, isn't it? That seems to be dying down a bit now. People are... Oh, hello. Okay, there is a bit of a problem now, isn't there? Okay, well, they're getting caught up with the snipers. Someone has murdered the dog handler. No, seriously injured the dog handler. The snipers are doing their job. Let's put one set of riot police there, I think. Okay, so it's calming down a little bit. It's not ideal. God, these guys are taking ages. Come on, riot police, where are you? Here they come. Okay, this is definitely reducing the problems here by the looks of it. Which one do we want? These ones, okay. So just 12 more prisoners are rioting. We're going to get them sorted. Okay. Yeah, the problem is in here, isn't it? There's not maybe enough people. Should we get some more armed guards in here just to deploy around the area? Okay, that's a big problem for us today. That's caused a lot of issues. The plus side is emptied some space for some more MaxSec prisoners who have just arrived. Right, so that is that getting done. Obviously in the kitchen then we're going to want a sink. We're going to want, let's just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cookers. Let's put them more in this middle then, I suppose. 4 cookers. 6 cookers then, let's have 6. That should be roughly central-ish, I suppose. Okie doke. We need the water to run along here as well then, because we want to be able to water the sink up. Like so, okay. So that'll be the kitchen sorted then. The cells are actually ready to go. They just haven't got the power or the water yet. We can probably run the water now because we know where it's going to be. It's going to be down here, so we can do these small water pipes as well. We want to deploy 2 guards and an armed guard in this building. Can we hire some more? We can hire 4 more armed guards. Let's get them hired in. And then we get some guards hired in as well because the guards are struggling a bit at the moment, but I know it's obviously because of this scenario we just had. We'll get another 20 guards in. And then we get that done, okay. Right, in come all these workmen. We need this reception area built up as well. Let's just get that done while we're here. Need a reception desk. We need some chairs. Down the side here. It's a very skinny reception area, this one, but it does make sense with the way that we've got it sorted. And then, of course, we want some tables. Let's have 3 there. Oh, no. 3 there. There we go. And 3 here. Then that'll be the reception sorted. And then we still need to figure out how we're going to work this area. We could have the big... They're going to need to get to this area. That's the problem. It's not ideal, is it? Don't really want them going through the reception area either. What if I did... It's not really going to work too well, is it? But if I did another... Is it a single corridor? I don't really want a single corridor, do I? Well, I suppose the majority of the stuff I need can be on the other side. I suppose. Okay, so the canteen's built up now. How are we looking like utility-wise? Still got a lot of work to do on that. We're still having problems over here. The problem is, if I were to put it up so anybody who commits murder goes straight up to max, supermax, then this would be absolutely packed today. Murder in the first degree. 2 lots of murder. I mean, you came in here on a 24-year... 24 years, now all of a sudden you've committed 2 murders while you were here as well. It's just shocking, really, it's crazy. Right, so we go intelligence. Let's just double check and see if there's any more. So we've still got the legendary guy who's here again. Have you committed another murder then, have you? I think you have, haven't you? Okay. We don't know much about anyone else. Are you wandering by... Why are you wandering by yourself out here? This is staff only out here, isn't it? It should be staff only. Yeah, staff only. You should not be allowed in this area. So Supermax, we have capacity for 2 prisoners, which we're going to move once this area is done. Once we've got the water pipes fitted as well. How are we looking like that time-wise? Wow, we're over the limit. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to let them fit all this pipe work, and I'm also going to fill this one block up with all the cells, and we'll get this one Supermax area complete so we can start to move some people across. Of course, if you've enjoyed this video, please do hit like and of course subscribe if you want to see some more, and we'll be back tomorrow for some more Prison Architect. Bye.